Alrighty, so late Friday, Vikings trade back in the third round. Got a couple of picks, so we're starting to amass picks. And they drafted Mekhi Blackmon, 5'11 corner from USC. Yes, he played with first-round pick Jordan Addison, which means when they hook up at rookie camp and at training camp, that sounds like a Vikings voyage if I've ever heard of one, and I'm all in for it. Now, Blackmon, somebody, quite honestly, I haven't seen play. But to Corey Chavis, former Minnesota Vikings safety, he has my very favorite, most comprehensive and accurate draft book. Up to each draft, it's the 20th anniversary for Draft Nasty. So happy anniversary, former Viking safety Corey Chavis and Draft Nasty. And about Mekhi Blackmon, they write a lot, but part of what makes this player nasty, according to Coach Ave, has a feel for breaking on the screen game and zone coverage, body block tackler who throws his frame to get runners on the ground. Mekhi Blackmon, aggressive, breaking up the screen, checking Addison, Blackmon, Addison. They hit the wire together and Vikings win.
I love this pick. This is the reason why. The kid's physical. He can play man or zone coverage. Primarily was an outside cornerback, but at Colorado, he did get a lot of work in the slot as well in the nickel, but we know they do have Byron Murphy Jr. already. But this kid, Blackmon, can come in and he can be an immediate impact cornerback alongside of Caleb Evans, alongside Byron Murphy. The Vikings needed a cornerback. We knew that coming into today's draft in day 2. But trading back to 102, getting 2 more picks was extremely key when you only have 5 picks. You have to build this roster somehow, and acquiring 2 additional picks and still getting a cornerback that fits your system and not going with some other guys who are on the board that people assume they would go with, I think that's a win in the Vikings' favor. But again, this kid is physical. He's patient. He has good ball skills. He's 4'4", 740. I like this pick for the Vikings.
I think the first thing is if you look at his height and weight, 5'11", 178, 79 pounds, I think gone is the era of the long arm cover 2 corner. We're, I think, just by body type alone at that position and what we're looking at, we're looking for someone who can cover man to man, stick onto a guy like glue. Now, for Mekhi, he had 3 interceptions last season, a school record 12 PBUs, so he's around the football, which is good. So we'll take care of that. Film study is just around the corner, so keep an eye out for that. We'll give you some deep dives, some deep evaluation on how Mekhi Blackmon looks. But I'm excited. Position of need, adding bodies to an area that you need. Hopefully Andrew Booth will be back. Hopefully Mekhi can play some nickel, play some of that slot, underneath. That's I think where his most likely fit is going to be, and as a third rounder, he's got a very, very good chance to start on this football club. So, good position for him to be in.
I know it was a long wait, Viking fans, but I think it's going to be worth it. Mekhi Blackmon is an absolute beast. This dude is aggressive. He can play man really, really well. I think he's going to fit in perfectly with what Coach Flores wants to do. He can get after the run. He's so competitive. He's so aggressive. You are going to love him. Also, while we're at it, let's not just celebrate the 3rd round pick. Let's celebrate the 2nd round pick. I know it sucked to not see our name up there and see a pick get called, but TJ Hawkinson is an absolute beast. What a steal that was. It's a good day. Good day for the Vikings. We turned the draft capital from today into TJ Hawkinson and a potential steal of the draft candidate in Mekhi Blackmon.